Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi, the World Guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about New Avengers issues 56 to 58, written by Brian Michael Bendis. Fantastic art by Stuart Immomen, came out in 2009. Now, I don't have the conclusion to this particular story, but I just had a blast reading these three issues. I packed them in my backpack. I went to my job. Like I always grab a bunch of comic books before going to my job, working the night shift. During the downtime, maybe I have 30, 40 minutes that I have time to read, pull these puppies out, and it was real fun. We have the New Avengers, the Hood's Gang, the Dark Avengers. There's a lot going on. So, Hood's Gang has a new leader. Hood lost his powers. He had like a pact and an alliance with Dormammu. Things go south. So he's out palling around with Loki trying to find a new power source. There's a new leader in Hood's Gang that the big reveal who it is, like I laughed my ass off, like him. But that's one thing. Like Bendis has an obsession with really obscure villains, obscure characters in general. But like all of Hood's gang is like all D and C list villains. Able to do really interesting stuff with them. So this new leader uses this weapon that everyone with powers are just out of the battle. They can't fight anymore. They're on the floor. They're in excruciating pain. There we go. I couldn't say that word. The only last person standing, it's Mockingbird, standing toe to toe against Comestro. It's really awesome. They really show how much of a badass Mockingbird is. Like she's just back from the whole secret invasion thing. She's got back together with Hawkeye. Even though the relationship, their renewed relationship is not going to last too long. But she holds her own against Comestro, old classic Iron Fist and Luke Cage villain, when the wrecking crew arrives. So she knows he's in trouble. She's way in over her head, even though she has Cap's shield. Spidey tries to give her a hand, even though he's in total pain. Luke Cage too. Now, during this whole story arc, Luke Cage has his heart condition, like he's going through consecutive heart attacks. He's in real bad shape, and there's a whole thing that he can't be operated on. They can't pierce his skin. Like within Luke Cage's mythos, I'm not sure if this has happened too many times or been reused too much. Like this is the first and only time I do see it. Like I do remember later on seeing it in the Netflix series, in the Jessica Jones series. So they're doing their best, trying to stay alive when the Dark Avengers arrive, who are obviously during this time. It's during the Dark Reign. Norman Osborn is the leader of the Dark Avengers. He uses Hood's gang to do his dirty work. Hood's gang is going to be folded into the initiative, Avengers Initiative, later on. So he arrives, like, what the hell is going on? I didn't sanction this attack. Who's the leader? Like, where's Parker Robbins? When we get the big reveal, the leader of Hood's gang is Jonas Harrow, this really, really obscure Spider-Man villain. Created this weapon to leave everyone without powers. Like, he really wants to show that he's a real badass and he must be respected. And Norman Osborn is like, who the fuck are you? Like, how the hell did you do this? How you were able to hack into my armor? While this is going on, the Hood makes a deal with Loki. Loki actually gives him access to the Norn Stones. So the Hood's going to be back. He's going to have these really badass rainbow bullets that look really awesome. The thing is, Parker Robbins is going to be crazy powerful. So Jonas Harrow does a real ballsy move. He actually depowers the Dark Avengers too, just to show who's in charge. Like Norman Osborn is like, oh shit, I'm way over my head. So Jonas tells Norman, hey, chill out. I just wanted to do a show of force. Like, you're the one in charge. Just let me be the head of the gang. You're going to recognize my place within the whole situation of the Dark Reign, so on and so forth. But while this happens, Mockingbird's able to get a Quinjet, is able to escape with the Avengers. Action is like really fast paced. It's really gripping. This is what I was telling you about the rainbow bullets. Like Immomen really does some really awesome stuff with Parker Robbins and the Norn Stones. I started to think, is that the Hood's name? Like, please correct me below if I'm really screwing up. So the New Avengers are trying to save Luke's life. Luke, the night nurse, discovers they can't penetrate his skin. They can't do anything. And Luke Cage actually goes and He goes and gives up to Norman Osborn. He's like, look, man, I need medical help. Please save my life. So we cut to the last issue that I have. Again, it's not the last issue of the story. Dark Avengers take Luke Cage in. There's one moment where his heart stops and Norman Osborn, he has a real grudge against Luke Cage. Luke Cage actually screwed Norman Osborn over at the beginning of the Dark Reign. He restarts his heart, blasting him with the repulsor blast. So the Dark Avengers are hot on the New Avengers' heels. They have a brief scuffle in the sewers. But again, the action is gripping. Like, I have not seen action so well done in many, many years. Like Stuart Immomen does a freaking awesome job. So I'm going to leave this video here. This particular era of Bendis on New Avengers run in general is really awesome. Now, I know he's doing some really bad crap in DC, and his work on X-Men and Guardians wasn't the best. But on Spider-Man and New Avengers, oh man, he really killed it. So I'm going to leave it here. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.